Explorer and adventure seeker Colin O'Brady is no stranger to making history.
I'm at the top of a lever glacier. There's mountains.
In November 2018, O'Brady set out on a 932-mile trek across Antarctica, the first person ever to make the journey unaided and alone.
It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
He faced howling winds and bitter cold.
Average temperature was about minus 30 degrees, and with the wind blowing, it get minus 75, minus 80s.
With only himself to rely on, O'Brady forged on.
I got caught out in a massive storm. And I just, so hard to get the tent up. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get it up or I was going to have to just keep walking.
As the expedition came to a close, the final surge, a 32-hour trek covering 80 miles. And with that, Colin O'Brady passed into legend.
I'm doing this for something more than myself, to inspire, other people to take on the impossible in their lives.
A remarkable feat for O'Brady, who 12 years ago was severely injured in a fire that left burns over nearly a quarter of his body.
All right, boys.
But that didn't stop him. Just last month, O'Brady set out for Antarctica once again, this time with a team of 5 other men, rowing a boat in 90-minute shifts continuously, 24 hours a day. They began at the southern tip of South America. Their route, the Drake Passage, known as one of the most dangerous crossings in the world. The 550-mile trek took a record-breaking 12 days. Proving once again that even the impossible can be made possible.
Woo! We did it!
We did it! Yes.
And Colin is with us exclusively this morning. He writes about his solo crossing of Antarctica in a new book. It's called The Impossible First. Colin, good morning.
Good morning.
And it's full circle for you. Yeah. This book is coming out. Is it 12 years to the day
yes.
you injured your legs?
Yes, so today is the 12-year anniversary when I was burned, so the book is called The Impossible First, From Fire to Ice. So being told I would never walk again 12 years ago, and now, a book out about me crossing Antarctica, obviously using those same legs.
You're full of optimism, but when you were first trying to trek across Antarctica and you landed there, you had all your gear, you were ready to trek out, and it wasn't what you thought. Like, you got scared, really
Yeah,
scared.
I mean, the kind of where the book opens in the first couple chapters, you realize that in the first 2 hours of a 1,000-mile journey, I thought, you know what? I'm not sure if I can pull this sled, 375-pound sled. I'm out there completely alone.
So the sled was heavier than you anticipated?
Yeah, and the snow was deeper. I mean, you can plan for everything, but no one in history had ever crossed Antarctica in this way, so there was no playbook. And so it wasn't until I was out there. And then fortunately, I have a satellite phone. I was able to call home to Jenna. The book really is about not just me, but my wife, all the support, my mother getting me through this burn accident. So it really applies, I think, to a large audience.
By the way, your wife, Jenna, is apparently going to be part of your next adventure. You're already planning your
yes.
Next impossible feat?
Yeah, the next impossible feat. The book is called The Impossible First. I hope when people put it down, they realize, it's not just about my retelling of my story, but people take on the impossible in their own life. So my wife has set her own impossible journey, which is to climb Mount Everest. So I've climbed it once before, but I'm going to go back with her in April and hopefully stand on the top of the world together.
Did you guys bungee jump together and just when you were bored by that?
No bungee jumping. No bungee jumping.
Not enough, huh?
Yeah.
Is there any part of her that says to you, honey, I'm not sure about this one? I mean, especially when you got dropped off in Antarctica by yourself?
It's been extraordinary. She's been so loving and so supportive, and that's why I'm really excited to share this book, because, yes, it's my name on, the cover of the book, but it's really both of our story, and it's all the support and love she's given me. There's been some moments when I've been afraid and full of doubt where she's uplifted me, and it's just been extraordinary to have that partnership.
Well, we talk about the grueling nature of both of the feat with the rowing across the Drake Passage and then going across Antarctica, but you write a lot about the hardest thing is actually what's happening in your mind.
Absolutely.
And having just the will to go forward.
I believe that every one of us, every human on this planet has a reservoir of untapped potential, that we can all achieve the impossible. And it really comes down to the most important muscle, the 6 inches between the ears. And I strongly believe that, for sure.
You and 5 men row from South America to Antarctica. Cramped quarters, I would imagine. How do you deal with that smell?
Yeah, it was such a small rowboat that only 3 of us could be inside at a time, 3 rowing 24 hours a day. Discovery Channel did an amazing job. On my Instagram, we were posting it live at Colin O'Brady, so you can check out the clips. Yeah, you know, Christmas Day, we finish, we arrive at icebergs, you know, I'm bashing around in there, you know, 40, 50-foot swells. It was a cramped quarter, and it was a very intense thing. No one in history had ever accomplished that, but I got back a couple weeks ago, and Discovery's going to put out a feature-length documentary about the entire journey.
Wow, that's awesome, Colin.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging
You
with us.
are inspiring. Yeah, and good luck to Jenna for her big impossible coming up. The book is called The Impossible First. Colin O'Brady, thank you.